What's good, sneaky heads? Back here with a Grail. Really, a Grail that I got for a steal. So, first off, I want to thank Steve. I met this dude on eBay. Cool. Me and him have got a lot in common. His eBay name is Steve Slavens 1980. I got it right here. He doesn't have anything else. He only sells through eBay. 100% legit. Cool guy. He's kind of, he's been, he's got pretty good luck on the draws. That gives you a hint right here. He got the last pair that came out on the draw. I can't remember what those were. And I'm pretty sure he hit for the off-whites too. Like, dude gets a lot of stuff. And he's real big on Ultra Boost. So if you guys, want Ultra Boost, he's got some listed right now for sale. Dead stock, worn once, Really good deals. He won't try to get your pocket. I got these for way below what they're going for right now. So let's just get into this. And I'm going to open it with this, which my wife just got the new Galaxy S9 and I had to put on the case for it, so had to use this to put it on. So use that to get into it. Cool. Worked out better than I thought. I'm super hyped about these. I got another pair on the way too. Not the same shoes, but another Grail of mine that I got super lucky with winning a raffle. So, and that was just confirmed today that those are actually coming. They're having to be shipped from another country. So, I won a raffle for a supply store, which is like in where is it? Australia. So, those are on the way. In the butt. See, this proves right here that I don't open these prior to, like a lot of other YouTubers do. They open them and then, go from there. So, whew. Get rid of that. Y'all hear that? It's like music or something. It gets louder when I open the box. It's really weird. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that. That's the receipt. Get rid of that box. Bam. You see that, right? You see that. You see that box, right? Y'all know what that is. Y'all see that colorway. That music's getting kind of loud though, man. Like, I had to get an 11.5. I went to Social Status to pick up a pair in a size 12, but they told me that they opened at their normal time, noon. I got there at like 10:30. There wasn't nobody there. I was like, what? And he was like, nah, man, we opened at like 9 or 10 or something like that. And there was like 300 people in line. They sold through quick. But the manager up there, who I'm real cool with, he had them on, and I was like, how do they run? He was like, he wanted to get a half size lower because he was a 12 too. He was wearing an 11.5, so went for an 11.5. Glad I did, because otherwise I wouldn't have met this dude. So let's open these. Can't wait. These, I paid $4.50 for these. That's not bad. They're going for $5.50 now. So let's get them open. Can't wait. Can't wait. Oh, heavenly. That's all I gotta say. Heavenly. So, when you open the box, you got more air written right there. Got this crazy Nike print on the paper. And then, oh God. See, I saw these the day before Air Max Day, like the day before they dropped, and the quality on these is like top notch. Oh, go. Let me get the other one out real quick. That is everything. Alright, so as you can see, these are the Nike Sean Wotherspoon Air Max 197. They call it the 197 because it's a mix between a 97 upper and a Air Max 1 lower. God, these feel so good. Alright, now the upper is made out of corduroy, as you can tell. Corduroy is the reason why it's made out of corduroy is because Sean Wotherspoon took inspiration from the 90s with this, and it's the epitome of like California in the 90s. It's crazy, like beach wear, the colors and everything else. That's probably the reason why there's waves right here. Now, the lower is kind of like an off-white, and it's got an infrared air bubble right there. You got the multicolor bottoms. Now, Sean Wotherspoon said that one of the main things that he wanted to do was, like, he wears a lot of white t-shirts and stuff, so he wanted to be able to get a shoe that matched wearing white t-shirts perfectly, and that's exactly what it did. Like, the pastel colors complement white t-shirts. It's really crazy, but it's very true. It does. The quality on this shoe is top-notch. Like, besides the corduroy, the build quality and everything else, the inside right here is all velour. You see that? It's so soft. And it's the same with the insole. The insole is like velour. I don't know if you could see that. That's like one of the only times that you've ever seen that on a sneaker. You got the yellow laces that it came with. You got the white laces. And inside this bag are little Nike checks. So you can replace the tongue. It's got a Nike check right there in case you lose them. But and you got blue, you got purple. These are just regular laces. The white ones actually come with, nope, white ones are regular too. The gold ones, or the yellow ones, come with gold tips to them, if you can see that. I wish they all came with gold tips, but you can't beg. Now, the color's amazing. They did say that, or he did say that when he, was coming up with the idea for this, because this was the winning design for the vote forward for the Air Max Day. There were a few cool designs, but this one by far took the game, and I am so glad that it did. Oh, that's awesome! Actually, hold on. The lace tips. One's gold and one's silver. I don't know if you can see that. Gold one, silver one. Multicolor lace tips. That's awesome. But yeah, they him and his friends did a brainstorming thing, and one of the first things that they did was talk about the secondary check right here. And apparently that was unanimous. Like, that nobody voted against that. They all said it had to have the extra check mark on it. And that just adds a little bit of extra pop and balance to it, because it's got that little bit of blue right there, that blue right there. It's kind of got a good, color balance in it. Now, for those of you who don't know, Sean Wotherspoon is the owner of Round 2. Round 2 originally opened in Richmond, Virginia. And then he moved to LA, and now it's in New York. And that is where this comes into play. I don't know if you can see that too well, but it says VA to LA. Right there, VA to LA. That's a little homage, paying homage to, his come up and everything. This released in adult sizes as well as infant, like toddler sizes, and I tried for a toddler size, for my little guy coming. I may still get one, but, just like half the other world, I missed out on the sneakers and everything else, so the sneakers app and all that. Now, it did release alongside a t-shirt that had like a puffy print Nikes that went all the way around the bottom of it, and a multicolored corduroy hat, both of which sold out almost immediately, both of which are going for like 4 times their value. So I'm probably not going to pick those up. But like I said, this was designed from the 80s and 90s. That's where the inspiration came from. And he says, Wotherspoon says that it was inspired specifically by vintage Nike hats, vintage Nike t-shirts, and the windbreakers from the 80s and 90s that Nike had. And to prove a little bit of that point, you see that smiley face right there? That came from the Have a Nike Day t-shirt from back in the day. And, he was quoted as saying that, what better way to put on your shoes in the morning than to see a smiley face looking back at you. That's why he added it in there. Plus it gives, that little bit of retro feel. Now, the crazy thing about these is there was the regular pack that dropped, for us, which is this one. And then there was the accessories pack, which is going for like $200 or $300 more. And I'm not entirely sure what came in the accessories pack. I think you get a few more patches, a few more laces. I know you get a dust bag. For some reason, I want to say that it came with the shirt and hat. Like, that's what I always thought, that it came with the shoes, all this stuff, and the shirt and the hat. But I'm not sure about that. But I know it came with all the other stuff, and I really wish that it came with a dust bag. I mean, for something this hyped, whether you have 2 packs or not, something with this type of quality should always come with a dust bag. Always. I thought it was going to come with a dust bag, but it doesn't. So, Nike, you should have added a dust bag. You should have added a dust bag. These were super limited anyway. Why didn't you add a dust bag? It would have just made people's day. It would have made it worth that little bit. I mean, granted, it already is, but it just would have... It would have done something a little extra to it. Now, if y'all noticed, Sean Wotherspoon's Instagram, he posted up pictures every now and then of a van that had the same colorway. That was the Soul Box van. They actually sold these sneakers out of that van for Air Max Day, which is crazy. I mean, the design of that van matched this perfectly, colors and all. And on top of that, there was a custom sneaker, this one actually right here, that was made by, I can't pronounce their name. It was like Mocha Custom, Maki, something, Customs. And it was basically like an inverted colorway of this, like a dark one that they called the Eclipse. And it was just flip colors, and I really hope that they release those too, because you could wear one and the other and vice versa. Like, that would be awesome. And the colorways came out looking great. It was just darker versions of these colors. Now, let's get these on feet. So like I assumed, feel amazing on feet. The velour just makes it like you have to wear these Cali style with no socks. It just I can't get over it. These things feel so good on feet, and you do need to go a half size down because they are big. I don't know why, but they're big. So, how many of y'all cop these? Do you wish that you copped them? Because honestly, they're worth the extra money. If you missed out, pick them up because you know that they're not going to retro these. I mean, they might, but I doubt it. And the price is only going to go up on them in the next year or two. These are going to be valued at $1,000 or more probably. So did you guys cop them? What do you think? Do you agree on the quality? Because the quality is A1. Nike definitely outdid themselves on this one. Amazing, amazing shoe. Make sure to stay tuned for some, good photos and, maybe some B-roll, stuff like that. I have another one coming. Actually, I got a few coming that are also amazing. So make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment. You don't want to miss these. Make sure to click this link so you can find out about my giveaway when I do pop the poll up and everything. You don't want to miss that. Another reason to subscribe. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description. I gotta go, cuddle with these real quick. Like I'm speechless. I gotta get out of here. Y'all have a good one. Peace.